Hello, everybody. Welcome once again to BND Live, the Dungeons & Dragons live stream, where a group of high school friends attempts to play Dungeons & Dragons remotely via internet. With us, as always, we have Stephen as Dromm, the sorcerer, Tim as Vinny the rogue, Erin as Lily the fighter, and Nakul as Sir Pen the paladin. I'm Shawn, your ever faithful and humble DM, and this is BND Live. All right. Let's do a little recap. Last time it was 9 a.m. On the ship, DePaul. You folks had kept up the ruse to varying degrees of success. Vinny as the warlock, making sure to visit as many folks as he can on board. Dromm gives directions to Sir Pen, who eventually finds the body and retrieves a ring and some armor. The captain of the guard sees to it that the supplies are loaded, that the ship gets underway as soon as possible. Warlock Vinny gets the quarters of the warlock to himself for a bit, and he and Dromm share a drink to warm up after Dromm's swim. And after some light looting happens in the cabin before the remaining volunteers join him for safety. Kipper and the volunteers help with the bodies, but ultimately it's the 4 soldiers who are left who throw them overboard, which leads to a late night escape attempt by the soldiers who had realized what was going on. Vinny's keen ears, however, pick up on it, and with the alarm raised, Dromm finishes the job that some flame bolts started with a fireball. And you're left with 1 fanatic chained guard, and 1 willing to assist guard, and 3 crew with which you get underway again. So Mistim, Baliso, and Shep, the chef, are the crew. The good guard, I don't know if you know his name yet. Actually, it might be Willem. I think he mentioned that. But he mentioned that, Grimfinger the druid is in charge up at the mines, up at the camp. Oh, and Dromm looks for extra clothes, I have written down. So that's where we will pick things up. Underway early morning on DeSaul. And I would like one of you, well, I guess let's see, before we do that, did you want to, so you've got the fanatic guard chained up in the brig, and you've got the other guard, the one who's willing to help you. I believe you just put I want to say just a single manacle, and he's in like the guard room.
Yeah, I think he was back in.
You tied him up lightly, or just with a rope? You did something. I'm not 100% sure, to be honest.
Yeah, I think he's back in his regular room, but yeah, he does have something either on his wrist or his ankle or something like that keeps him from running amok.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, you guys are sailing up the coast. You've got basically a skeleton crew. But yeah, Lily knows her way around a ship. Sir Pen also knows the way around a ship. So I'm actually gonna use Nathan Jenkins. We'll do that. Yeah. What's going on?
So how long do you think we have till we get to the mines? I don't know.
It was like 3 or 4 days, depending on the weather.
Ooh, that was shorter.
Yeah, we're only like barely into 24 hours. 24 hours.
Yeah. Yeah. So you got Kipper We got some guys here. Got Chef the Chef. Got the Frenetic Guard, got the Friendly Guard.
Alright, so are we all on top deck there?
Could be, sure.
Alright, so I'm just gonna say to everyone, so do we want a plan for when we land? Like, kind of, how we would present ourselves and say, oh yeah, this is us, taking our ship out and we're here and now what do we have? We don't really have any workers. What's our story?
Well, we've got less sailors. We've got volunteers, but we don't have... This is nothing. We're not going to go in there fooling anyone, even though I can disguise or alter myself. And Lily probably is just Lily right now.
Is any of the crew nearby? Can I talk to them?
You could, sure, if you want them to be, yeah.
All right.
I think it's...
I'm going to go find a crew member, hopefully is nearby, and say,
yeah.
So this place we're going, is there only one place to port the boat? Or are there multiple places?
No, there's just the one dock, and it's in the hidden cove.
So we couldn't, put the boat somewhere else and then sneak in?
I mean, if you want, I could weigh anchor, or I could drop the anchor. I'm just south of the cove. You'd never pass in front of it. If the druid doesn't have any lookouts, then the sea rises pretty sharply out of the ice cliffs there, though. But you might be able to make it up. I don't know. You guys seem pretty capable.
Okay.
But yeah, we still got a good 3.5, 4 days of sailing till we get there, and the seas will get rougher as we go farther north.
Cool.
Great.
All right. Yeah. So I look at the other guys again. I'm like, you guys heard that, right?
Mm-hmm.
I guess we could do a sneak attack, or we could pretend to actually just be who we were supposed to be, or someone completely different. Maybe we're a salesman and we dump dirt on their land and someone tries to vacuum it up. Say, look at that.
Look at the suction.
Maybe you need that in your minds.
Is there a significant presence at the dock, at the hidden bay?
Kipper's there with you, and he's like, there's a couple guards there that I've seen. We don't really go ashore. We kind of just stay on the boat. But the druid's always there. He's got his eye on things. We sort of unload the supplies, and there's two houses. There's the house that the guards and the druids stay in, and then there's, I don't know, it's some older ruins or something. That's where they keep the people who work the mines.
All right, how about this? How about we all get off as a boarding party? They might come over and be like, hey, what's going on? And then we just blast the crap out of this druid.
Yeah, I mean,
right
that's
there
what
and
we're
then,
going to have to do.
Immediate.
Yeah. Just kamikaze style.
Yeah.
I mean, we can come in looking like the warlock, and I could come in looking like her.
Do I have all my spell slots? 2 down. Isney? I can come in looking like Isney. And someone could come in looking like Nightbane. And then at least we'll look formidable. And then there will be, I'm sure that our remaining guard or volunteers will help with the fight, but they would not be expected to fight the druid themselves, so we would have to take on. Kipper, are there other fairly strong / leadership role
people here, or is it mostly the druid?
Oh, I mean, I think that I think the druid runs the mine. I've never seen anyone besides the guards and the druid.
And how many guards would you say are there at the mine?
I'm not 100% sure. I mean, I've seen like 3 or 4, but.
But we're not talking like 20?
I've never seen that many there. I mean, usually the ship has a lot of guards. That's not the case right now.
Mm. Yeah, we whittled that down. All right, I think we could probably do this. Come in with our disguises on, just so we can get close enough, and then we could surprise attack, assuming that the druid doesn't suspect something right off the bat.
What if Sir Pen flippers off the side of the boat and up around the side? So we don't have too many people in
like a scout.
Yeah, so our boarding party comes out. If it's filled with people, Drew might be like, WTF. But if we send one sneaky guy around, and then
I like it.
Well, we can also do
there's no hiding Dromm.
herself so that she could swim underwater and breathe underwater and swim very fast. So I could do that too.
The one thing to keep in mind is the water is frigid up there.
Well, luckily, I'm immune to cold.
All right, then I guess I'll be either her or the captain of the guard, whichever one's more likely. Kipper, have you ever seen the lady Isney, who is dragon descent or dragonborn descent?
Have I ever seen her?
Yeah, has she ever gone to the mines, or is she pretty much always stay in the city with the king?
I don't know if I've ever seen her actually.
Okay, so being her wouldn't necessarily make sense.
Because they wouldn't know who you are.
Yeah.
But they would know the warlock.
Yeah, they probably wouldn't know the captain of the guard, though.
Would they know the king?
No, the king would never go.
The king that we killed? This king
Yeah.
we killed? Yeah.
Yeah.
What if we turned into a short, red-headed kid?
Stepchild.
Yeah.
Oh, I could turn into Walrus.
Because they definitely know a Baggins.
Oh, yeah. Which Baggins was left?
I don't know.
Sneaky.
My tiny Baggins.
Scrappy Baggins.
Taller.
I could be Walrus.
Talrith. That's the
No,
solution.
not Walrus.
Oh my god.
I don't know if Walrus would ever make that trip.
Taurus would not want to come out here.
Yeah, I know.
It's dirty.
Oh.
I don't want to be in a mine.
All right. Well, I mean, we've got a couple of days to figure that out. However, I definitely think. Well, no, but in the story we do,
Well,
not in real life.
All right. Anyone feel strongly towards any particular plan or approach? Or have anything they want?
I like the scout, I'll swim out there, kind of assess the situation, come back.
Sounds good. Yeah.
All right.
We have no idea what it looks like.
Did you? Okay, yeah. Give me a roll. Someone roll a d20 for this day's travel.
Ooh. 6. That's pretty high, right?
Well, that's good.
This one doesn't necessarily depend on high or not. It's just a random table.
Hmm?
6, you said?
Yeah. Monsoon.
All right. As the ship makes its way north along the coast, the wind starts to blow from the north, sort of directly against you, and the Have you decided which one who's gonna be the new captain of the ship? Your choices are, just to recap. Well, I guess you guys could be the captain, but the 3 crew you have are...
Serpent.
Yeah, Serpen's
Yeah,
the captain.
Serpent can be the captain. That's fine.
All right, so Serpen's the captain, but Mistim, he's at the helm. He's like, I don't know, and so he's like, you guys like work to like taking some sail and like, but you're going. You have to tack really, and just claw your way for every mile you make that day. So it makes travel a little slow that day. You're able to handle it logistically, but it does slow you down.
Okay.
All right. Why don't you give me another D20? Someone else.
Ooh.
Shall I?
Oh, I got a 9.
Oh,
Let's do it.
good.
A 9. Unfortunately, through the night, the storm just increases. And the next day, actually, who's on deck? Let's see. So, Dromm, you're on deck helping these sailors. The next day, when a huge wave comes and knocks into the ship. Dromm, could you give me a dexterity save as I roll for the other sailors? The rest of you are below decks to try to stay out of the sleeting rain, which is sometimes sleet and sometimes rain.
Gotcha. That's a 12.
All right. The wave hits you, Dromm, and you manage to hold on as the entire ship sort of starts to rise up and then slide down, and the water crests and crashes over the ship. You hold on tight, but you notice it carries all 3 of these guys toward the edge, and they each make a save to try to grab on. Holy nuts, are you serious? All right, this guy holds on. These 2 go overboard in the midst of this storm. Dromm, you're the only one to see it. You have a moment to act. What are you going to do?
I am going to... Shit. No, I'm not going to shit. But I'm going to...
The wave crashes over. You hold on, but you see out of the corner of your eye, he tries to grab. He desperately misses. He falls overboard as you hear a scream from behind you.
Well, I had a question about what I can do.
Go for it.
If I throw a chromatic orb and it causes cold damage, that wouldn't like freeze him in place, right? That'd be a little bit of a stretch.
I feel like that's a bit of a stretch.
Okay, just checking. I guess I call a man overboard.
All right.
Do you message that, or do you just yell it?
I yell it because I think message is just person to person. And I want a party line, essentially. So I've got to do it the old-fashioned way.
All right, so you shout at the top of your lungs, man overboard. Let's roll for initiative, actually, because I want to see if you guys can actually get these guys before they drown. And the order may matter. So I'm going to roll for the 2 people who went overboard. This guy who managed to hold on, you don't have to worry about him. He can climb back on. Okay, all right. Yeah, give me some numbers here.
15.
15. All right.
I do have a 50-foot rope.
All right.
I rolled a 14.
I'm a 22.
Oh, I got 12. Wow, I'm blessed. I don't think I have much that would help anyway, though.
Yeah, other than ropes.
I have lots to make the situation worse. What's amulet? Amulet of Tiamat?
Oh, that's just a.
It's jewelry, right?
It is, yeah.
Write that down.
All right. Lily, you hear Dromm call out, "Man overboard." You're just below deck. You could make it to the top deck this turn, if you wanted to. What would you like to do?
Okay, I will probably run up the steps.
Okay.
Now,
You get out,
can
and
I?
just blast of cold air, freezing rain hits you. You see Dromm standing to the side, pointing. Dromm, which one are you pointing to? Or are you pointing to both? What are you doing? What does she see when she runs up on deck?
I'm pointing at probably the nearest one.
Okay. The boat itself is sort of righting itself as this mammoth wave sort of went under it. You're not even close enough to the edge right now to see the body, but Dromm is pointing down into the water somewhere.
Does he have the rope in his hand?
I'd probably have it on the side. I would imagine if I have that on my inventory and I'm on a boat and I'm on the deck, I would at least have it nearby.
Yeah. So yeah, you could say you took the rope out. You can shout and do an action. The shouting isn't your only action. That's fine. So yeah,
Okay.
the rope is out.
Yeah.
He's got the rope ready.
Yeah,
Okay. Now, and you said 50 feet of rope?
correct.
How deep is this boat in the water? Like, if I was to, let's say, grab onto one end and jump into the water, just saying,
Just saying.
would it even make sense, or would I just be hanging off the side of the boat and not even close to the water?
Oh no! The side of the boat is maybe 8 feet above the water in normal. Now.
Oh, okay. So we've got plenty of rope to work with.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I don't necessarily have. Okay. So, all right. I can
Dromm, you're on deck.
alter self as an action,
All right.
and as a reaction, I can absorb elements,
Okay.
and I can absorb cold damage.
Okay. All right.
And then would I be able to use the rest of my movement to go into the water with the rope?
Sure. Let's say Dromm got the rope and did the help action. So you run. Are you doing the aquatic version? I believe.
Yes, I would be
okay.
doing the aquatic version so that I would be able to swim well and breathe underwater.
All right. So you come out already casting the spell. As you reach Dromm, you finish. You dive over, grabbing one end of the rope, Dromm, sort of out of your hands. Dromm scrambles to make sure he has the other hand. As you hit the water, it's frigid, right? It's 45-degree water. It's just hits you as a thing, but yeah, you could, as a reaction. I love it. You sort of take in some of that energy. So what happens? You take in some amount.
So I can, I guess. Oh, that's not. Well, it says acid, but.
I think you take.
I have no idea what I'm.
I think you take less damage.
Right. 2d6 trigger damage, acid, cold, fire, lightning, or thunder damage.
All right, so you'd be taking 6 cold damage, but instead of that, you negate some of it.
I can negate some of it. Yep.
Okay.
So.
Oh, go on.
Go ahead. Oh, yeah. I mean, I technically already clicked on it, and I only absorbed 2.
Okay. So take 4 cold damage and give me a perception check as you're looking for this guy.
Okay. Perception is, ooh, not bad. 22.
Oh yeah, no, no problem. You see him. You start to head toward him. All right, Drum, you're up. What are you doing? The rope
I
is like
am-
playing out of your hands as she grabs it.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Serpen, you're on deck.
I'm gonna both try to grab the rope to arrest it, but I'm also gonna rush a bit with it towards the edge of the ship to give her the most.
You're already
Leeway.
you're at the edge. You're good.
I'm at the near edge that they. Okay. Well then, I guess I gotta grab the rope then. Huh.
I mean, yeah, they're
I have
over.
to make sure. I have to make sure I have a firm grip on the rope. Yeah.
All right. Firm grip.
Yeah. I mean, what the hell else am I gonna do?
I don't know, man.
Holding the rope. Yeah.
It's a tough situation. All right, Serpen, what are you doing?
And how many people are in the water again?
Well, you don't know yet. Lily went up
Oh.
ahead of you. You want to rush on deck?
Yes.
You rush on deck. Again, immediately, just the freezing rain hits your face. Through the blur of the rain, you see Drum standing near the edge, firmly holding onto this rope. You glance up, and you see this guy like hanging on, and he's like pointing down at the water near you. This guy at the very top here.
I'm gonna dive in.
Dives in.
Yeah.
No rope.
With
for that.
that, I leave my trident.
Trident.
Sure, fair enough.
He doesn't need. It's supposed to be.
I got the guy. Don't worry.
Yeah.
I think it's reach, throw, go. Reach, throw, go.
Give me a perception check as you hit the water, which I guess you're immune to the water, but that's okay. It's still a storm, and you need to try to find this guy.
11.
All right, you just catch a glimpse of him as he's like waving his arms frantically, but you can tell already that the cold is getting to him.
All right, so I'm gonna go do my thing
All right,
very quickly. Grab
All right.
him,
all right, you've got a hold of him.
and now I swim toward the rope.
All right. So let's see. So jumping overboard. So I think you can get. Let's say you can get to him because you ran up the stairs. You jumped off the side. You swam to him. So I'm gonna say you're with him. Lily, I'm gonna say you haven't been able to grab your guy because your action was casting the spell. But you're
Right.
yeah.
Okay. But I see him and I know where he is.
Yes, exactly. This guy with Serpen is now up, and he is going to feebly, basically, try to hold on to you, which he is unable to do because he's too cold. But you've got him. So then it's Vinny's turn.
I guess I'm gonna come up on deck
Okay.
and see if I can grab that guy who's rolling around on the back of the boat.
All right, you go up. Yeah, he's sort of winded and a little out of it, but you get him up, and he points down, and you see that Serpen has Mistral in his hands. All right, you casting any spells or doing anything?
No, I'd like to go see if we could start a fire or something for them.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So you start to go back down, and this guy's like, someone's got to stay at the helm.
Yep, that's all you. I'm gonna go start a fire.
All right. So he claws his way back to the helm as you go down. You go back in. You go back in to start a fire. Sure. Where are you? Just like in the
We're doing the galley. I think.
galley. Sure.
Yeah.
All right, Lily. Oh, what?
Nothing. Galley's good.
All right, Lily. You are at the guy. Grab a hold of him.
Yeah.
He seems stronger than the other guy, so he's able to assist you. You have the rope. You're making it back to the edge. Give me a strength throw at advantage since you have your aquatic ability on.
Oh, strength. Saving throw strength or straight strength?
Straight strength.
Oh, straight strength, not saving throw. Okay.
I'm sorry, athletics. Athletics. Give me athletics.
Oh, athletics.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Okay, well that's the same as my saving throw strength. That's fine.
Okay.
My higher was 17.
All right. Yeah, you have no problem getting over to the side of the boat. Dromm, you are there at the side, ready to assist. Sir Pen, you have got this guy. He's a little bit weaker. You're an excellent swimmer, though. Give me a athletics check as you get over to them.
10.
10? All right. As you get to the side of the ship, another wave crashes over. Dromm, I'm going to need you to give me another dexterity save. God. This guy waves, he gets washed back in, but he grabs on again.
10.
All right, you just manage to keep your feet as the wave washes over you. You guys are sort of in the lee of the, but you just see this water, like, Dromm's like, climb up! And when he, like, almost goes over, but he, like, grabs on, and the wave sort of crashes down. Nakul, give me another strength save to see if you can hold on to the rope.
Oh, I don't think I've done a strength save yet.
Or an athletics. Athletics.
Oh, athletics? Okay. 23.
Oh, yeah. You get a better grip on him as this wave comes over, and you're just holding on to both the rope in one hand and this guy in the other as his limp body is like being washed and battered. After that, between Dromm and Lily and Sir Pen and this guy who's got more strength, this guy manages to get back to the helm, and he pulls you, and you all manage to get up on the deck, completely exhausted. You make your way. Basically, you guys, since the storm had been going and going and going, your sails are already reefed. You're good as long as there's someone on the helm. So this guy, like, he gives a thumbs up, and you guys.
He's like, I've already almost fallen over twice.
Yeah, he's like, the next one won't hurt me. I'll be okay.
Maybe we should tie a rope around your waist.
That's not a bad idea. Do you? Yeah, maybe that's maybe I should do that. He takes a loose line and ties it around his waist, and then ties it to the base of the helm. Gives you the thumbs up. You guys go inside. Vinny's got a nice fire all going. He's got the galley stove. People are like, sort of. The one is like almost in hypodermic shock, or not hypodermic, hyper something shock.
Thermic. Hypothermic.
That's the one. But yeah. After a while, some hot soup. You guys feel good. All right, who wants to roll for the next day?
I'll do that. I just did a straight D20.
Yes.
Don't roll a 6 or a 9.
12. We're going up by 3s.
Apparently. Ooh, I need someone else to roll me a D20.
Cool.
I might
That's
have to
all.
sit out for a minute.
Whoever did it.
I haven't rolled a d20 yet. Hold on.
Oh, if this is the next day, can I reset my
1.
Yes, you all had a long rest in between
Yeah.
the storm and this. Sorry, say it again.
I got a 1.
You got a 1.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
That's like a nat 1.
That's all right. That's where the good weather is. Your whirlpool is
buddy.
Oh, it's sirens.
Oh, buddy. All right.
Merman.
All right. The next day dawns bright and clear.
Oh.
After the last 2 days of storm, where you made half progress that you'd normally make, and a couple of you almost drowned. With the clear weather, you've noticed that any other ships that you'd seen sort of lower on the coast around Branning, no other ships are now around you. The mountains to your left are getting more and more snow covered. the shore, what there is very small, and it sort of starts to immediately rise out. And the water around you is almost darker in color as you go north, and the wind is just frigid. Other than that, it's a nice day, though. And you continue your way up. Who is on deck this day?
Well, have we found some extra coats and stuff in the guards' quarters?
Yes, I think it's fair to say that you have pillaged your way into a warm enough outfits.
Okay, so that we would be able to stay on deck for an extended period of time.
Correct. Yeah, good question. Good looking out.
Okay. So we have our winter clothing.
Yeah.
Borrowed winter clothing.
Yeah, borrowed.
Which, I mean, who else is using it? They left.
They left / were killed, so yep. Your volunteers were also able to find some. All right. So yeah, who's on deck?
I'll be up on deck.
All right. Lily's on deck. Where do you want to be on the ship?
I probably would be interested in the crow's nest, if there's a crow's nest, because that's usually where I was with
All right.
our
Yeah, you're up in the crow's nest. Got it. No problem. Anyone else? There's 2 sailors up there doing their thing.
I'll come up.
All right. Vinny's on deck. Where do you want to be, Vinny?
At the helm.
At the helm. All right.
Inspecting.
Oh, okay.
not driving the boat, but just
All right.
at that location.
No worries.
Dromm is going to be below deck, and Steven is going to be right back.
All right. No worries. All right, so you guys are out enjoying the brisk but clear air, and it's getting near to lunchtime on this Detal. And actually,
Detal?
yeah, because yesterday was Degal with the crazy storm.
All right.
More like the squall.
Lily is going to sending stone Agnes, and I guess keep her abreast of what's happening.
All right.
Yes, Agnes is going to keep Lily abreast of what happens, or whatever. I don't know where we are in the timeline with each of these.
Great question.
But that's not really important, just that they're communicating with each other.
All right.
And of course she says hi to her dad.
Actually, this would be... Oh, no, wait, that's weird. Yeah, it would be... I think they're in Jakun. I think it's the day before the banquet, actually.
Okay. Oh, so this is when we're in port?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think. There's a slight discrepancy I need to figure out later, but anyway.
Well,
Alright,
Dalk is when we have the...
I know, it's weird. I think I might have miscalculated something.
No, right, it's no big deal.
Give me a perception check, Lily, from the crow's nest.
Oh, no. 6. I'm too busy on the phone.
The nat 1
Yeah,
for
no,
her.
you've been chatting. You're enjoying not being seasick and not being in the rain.
Wake up, Crow.
All right.
I went up there for privacy, not necessarily to be a lookout. Just so many guys on this ship. Just want a little girl talk.
All right, Vinny, you're at the helm. And I'm sorry, Serpent, where are you?
I'm also at the helm.
Helm party!
All right, you guys are all up at the helm. Love it. There
We're watching
is
this guy.
Can Dromm come up from below deck to see what all the commotion's about?
Yeah, I mean, you find yourself, you're talking to like Shep the cook, and you're like, where is everyone else? Actually, Dromm, you are in the galley talking to Shep the cook, and you feel a thud. Feel a thud. And the cook sort of turns to you and he's like, Did you hear that? What was that?
Definitely heard it.
And then you hear, you can tell like another one happens, like just on the other side of the hull. You hear it again.
Is that a normal sound?
No, it's not. It sounds like something's hitting the ship from the outside.
Huh. I guess I'll go tell the others.
All right, Dromm, you head on deck. And as you're walking up the staircase, I love encounter tables.
It's a kraken.
God,
This
an iceberg.
this giant shark creature jumps out of the water, tries to get you, Dromm, and splashes back in the water as it misses you barely. You guys probably see this as Dromm's walking up.
Oh my goodness.
Should I be worried about that?
I've never seen a shark that big, says the helmsman.
Where the hell are we? Why did we come up here?
Lily, you hear them talking about this from below, and you look and you see some dark shapes in the water on both sides of the ship now, sort of like moving on either side of the ship from up in the crow's nest.
Okay, so I'll shout down as to where I see them and how many I see.
For now, you see on one on each side, and these are probably at least 10 feet in length. It's kind of hard to tell because they're like, going in and out, and another one like bumps into the ship over on that side. Another one bumps into the ship on this side. This guy's
I feel like these sharks are really
"I'm outta
daft.
here," and he goes down. What's that?
They're daft. They're trying to like bump into a ship. Like,
Hey, Sir Penn, you want to jump in and take care of this?
I don't think I'm going to jump into this one.
I thought you could speak to fish.
I can talk to them, yes.
Tell them to be
Don't
it.
know if I'm going to swim with them.
Well, then talk to them anyway. Do you have to be in the water to talk with
Yeah,
them?
gotta put your face in the water.
Let me check.
This one jumps again and goes for John. Are you still near the edge there?
I mean, like, I'm close to the edge. I don't think I'm as close to the edge. I'd like to think I would have taken, like, a step back.
Does a 25 hit?
It says... doesn't say I have to be in the water.
I think it does.
If we're saying that I'm in range of it, then yes, it hits.
All right. This thing can jump 15 feet out of the water. So I'm going to say you're probably in range of it.
Darn it.
All right, so...
Darn it.
Sorry, what was that, Sir Pen?
So it doesn't say if I can talk to them, and as long as they breathe water, I can talk to them. So
He's definitely breathe water.
all right, so let me know when I can talk to him.
All right, well, this one grabs a hold of Dromm. Dromm, can you give me a DC 14 strength, athletics, or dexterity? So basically, it's trying to grapple you. Can you give me an athletics or acrobatics check?
Not a saving throw, just check.
Check.
Well, acrobatics would be, or
Yeah.
strength.
Acrobatics or athletics, your choice.
Athletics, all right. 9.
All right. So this thing, you take 15 piercing damage, and it pulls you into the water.
Uh-oh.
So he jumps like the shark like narrowly misses him. He's like, "Is that normal?" And like another one comes and just grabs him and pulls him over the course. Sir Pen, you can try to shout at it.
Be like,
Hey, you
Leave.
stop.
leave friend alone.
Give me a persuasion check.
26.
Wow.
Not 20.
All right.
Wow. Okay. You sort of. What is this? Is this a shout? Is this a telepathic thing? What is this?
It's so they can understand me, but I can't understand them. So basically,
Okay.
you can communicate simple ideas
All right.
with beasts that can breathe water. They can understand the meaning of your words, though you have no special ability to understand them in return. It's like
Got it.
What?
Just out of curiosity, what languages do you speak? Because these things actually do speak a language.
Common, Primordial, Vidalcan.
What's
boy.
the third one?
Vidalcan, Hadouken, Vidalcan.
I don't know.
Hadouken!
He speaks
Nice.
Hadouken.
All right. So you say, what do you say again? What friend?
Leave friend alone.
Leave friend alone. All right. Dromm, you're racked with pain as these razor sharp rows of teeth dig into your flesh. But as soon as you hit the water and you hear Nakul like saying something in a dialect you don't understand at all, you're just like, very confused what's going on. It actually lets go of you. The one that grabbed you does.
Mhm.
But now you're in the water, and of course the ship is passing you by. So
Where's my rope?
let's roll into initiative again. Yeah.
Lily's like, Dromm overboard.
All right, 13 for initiative.
13 for Dromm.
8 for Vinny.
Okay.
That's with a +5.
Or 13.
Wow. Okay.
15 for Lily.
It's the same order you guys were in last time.
Or
Amazing. What does the shark have? That shark has that. Ooh, shark's got pretty good rolls here.
These are not ordinary sharks.
No, they're definitely not.
This is an awful place to be.
It's yeah. It's not great. It's not a great place. All right. All right. A shark jumps on this side, 15 feet out of the water. Gosh, is this ridiculous? Yeah, I mean, the whole thing is ridiculous. Yeah, no, it's gonna try to. It's gonna. You're so far in though. Well, let's see what happens. All right, so
Oh, we could just land on the.
I think
On
it's
the
just.
deck?
I think it's just gonna land on the deck because they breathe air. They can breathe. They're amphibious. They can breathe air and water. So this shark jumps up and grabs you, Vinny. I need you to give me a.
What is it, Sharknado?
It's
goodness.
basically a Sharknado encounter. You need to give me a. Either athletics or acrobatics, your choice.
It will be.
But yeah, it rolled a 23 to hit, so.
16 acrobatics.
Okay. So it cannot. It cannot get a hold of you. You roll away out of its grasp, probably because you're
Ooh.
so far in. But
Suck it, shark.
you do take 15 piercing damage. Lily,
Can
you
I use my uncanny dodge and half that?
Yes, you can. So you take
Thanks.
7. Lily, you're up. Other shark is on deck.
Okay. So from where I am, I really can't do too much, but I can at least try to firebolt
Okay.
the shark that is now on deck.
On
because
deck.
firebolt
Shark
is
on
the
deck.
The fire. I mean, I could magic missiles the ones in the water, but I will first try to firebolt the one on deck.
All right.
Ooh. Here goes firebolt to hit. Not so good. 9.
No, 9 does not hit.
Okay. So then, she's pretty much, I guess, done, since I don't think I'm too far away from melee. So.
All right. This shark is going to rethink. Oh gosh. Yeah, it's really confused. So it's not going to go after Dromm.
Sweet.
Yeah, I think you've nullified that shark for this turn, Serpen. So you're up again, Serpen. Oh no, I'm sorry. Dromm's up first. Dromm, you're up first. Well, I guess you guys both got 13, but I guess yeah. Technically, whoever has the highest dexterity should go first. What is your dexterity, Dromm? What is your dexterity, Serpen?
Mine was.
They're just your high number, like your high number of dexterity.
12.
Serpen, what's your dexterity?
+1. Wait, may I click it?
No, not the +1, the number above it. So I guess, yeah, +1 is probably 12 or 13.
We're below it.
Oh, 8. 8.
Oh, 8. All right, so yeah, Dromm, you're up. Serpen, you're on deck.
Okay. Can I climb back on board the ship, please?
The ship is moving past you. There's not really anything hanging down for you to climb up.
Can I? Well. Yep.
You could ready an action to grab onto something.
Echo.
Why don't I, instead of readying it, I mean, okay, so, yeah, I was going to say, do I have my rope with me?
I mean, you probably have your rope with you.
All right, so let me ready trying to hook onto anything with my rope when the opportunity arises.
Trying to hook onto anything.
I don't know if there's some sort of protrusion or if there's something of like something on the railing, like a little edge or something that I can like toss up. And
you're gonna try to throw a rope while in the water?
Okay, look.
I mean, you could try. It's gonna be a high DC.
Wait, what about your echo? I just switched places with it.
Well, no, that would make sense though. So I'm gonna do that. So.
Or Misty Step? I mean.
No. Like Erin had it right. That was exactly that's exactly the move.
I mean, maybe Dromm didn't think of it, but I mean, you know.
So I think we're all curious how throwing the rope would turn out.
Yeah. So I'm gonna use my.
I'll give up on that.
So I'm gonna use my bonus action.
Okay.
To create my echo, and I've got to do it actually. Here's the thing. The echo's got to be on the other side of the direction of travel because I need another action to actually do the swap, and I just want to make sure I don't get too far away from it.
All right, so so the boat is moving this way, so effectively, so you make the echo appear like in the back corner, basically.
Yeah, basically I use like that one end of my range, or at least as far as the boat allows.
Okay.
So that's that, but I still have an action because that's my bonus action.
Yeah.
So I'm going to. How many of these shark things are there in the water?
So far you've seen 2.
Like I see 2?
I guess you've only seen the one that took you off the ship, to be fair. And it's swimming near you. It's just not attacking you because it's confused by Serpen. Vinny, you're... no, sorry, Pen's on deck.
So I guess I'm gonna cast a chromatic orb at it.
Okay.
I will do, let's say lightning damage, and we'll cast it at level 3.
Okay. Love it.
So hit DC. Alright, come on. Alright, so that's 23 to hit.
That hits.
Alright. And 5d8. Let's see what we got. Slowly but surely it is rolling. So 28 damage.
28 damage?
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Get that shark.
Wow. Hold on 1 second. $28 damage is a lot of damage. Alright, it is not bloodied, but it's pretty darn close. Okay. It is now no longer conflicted, though. I'll say that much. Serpen, you're up.
Well, now I'm gonna have to up out, and I'm gonna send the sacred flame right at it.
Okay, at the one that just got chromatic orbed.
Yeah.
All right, Vinny, you're on deck. Sacred flame it up.
It doesn't actually. Is it 14 hit or dexterity 14?
Wait, I have to do a dexterity save?
Yeah. Well, let me just check. The target must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 1d8 radiant damage.
It gets exactly a 14.
You're kidding.
I'm not kidding.
So that doesn't do anything?
Unless it says it takes half damage on a succeed. It doesn't take. Is it a cantrip?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it probably doesn't do anything then. All right, the shark dodges. All right. Got a bonus action?
Yeah. Two-weapon fighting? Well, I can't do that, right?
Yeah, that's only if you take the attack action.
I'm going to do the ensnaring strike.
What does that do? That's a bonus
Next
action?
time you hit a... Yeah.
Okay.
Next time you hit a creature with a weapon attack before the spell ends, a writhing mass of thorny vines appears at the point of impact, and the target must succeed on a strength saving throw or be restrained by the magical vines until the spell ends. I think I've used this before.
Okay. So you've got to hit it with something.
Yeah, next time.
Okay. All right. Vinny.
All right. Is that there's a shark right near me?
Oh yeah.
Tried to grab me.
Yep,
I
it's
slipped
right near
away. Is it engaged with someone, or it's looking at me?
No, it's
Neither.
definitely looking at you.
Oh,
He
great.
was wee beady eye.
All right. So I guess I can't do a sneak attack or anything.
No sneak
No.
attack, not on this guy.
All right. Well, if it's just lying there flopping around, I'm just gonna try and hit it with my sword.
Yeah, that works.
All right. All right. So I'm gonna try my sword, short sword first. 21. Does that hit?
Oh yeah, definitely.
All right. So let's see. Damage will be gross sound 6.
6?
Yeah, 6.
Okay.
That's super hot there. All right.
Super.
But you're doing two-weapon fighting?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna try and get it with my dagger now. Get a little closer, a little bit. I guess I could do my short bow.
Why would you want your short bow?
I don't know. I can't do that because I already did my sword, right?
Right, you gotta use your dagger.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do. All right. Gross. All right, 18. Does that hit?
Yes.
Okay, so here comes the damage. 8. Wow, I did more with my dagger. Got it in the skills.
Right, it's taking 14.
All right. Is my bonus action is 2-weapon fighting? Okay, so that's the end of that. Okay. All right. Can I move so that I'm not it's the object of its affection? I want to be able to.
Well, for melee, you'll do attack of opportunity.
Yeah,
Well,
it would bite at you.
If I slowly back away. Is there stairs behind me or?
There are stairs behind you.
Yeah, I was thinking I don't know. Is it gonna flop after me? Can these things walk? You said they're amphibious, but that doesn't mean
They're
they're.
amphibious, but they can't. They're very odd.
Well,
You can always do an uncanny dodge, right?
Well, that's what's gonna happen if it tries to bite me. I was hoping I could.
I mean, you could use your. Well, you already used your bonus action, so you can't.
Yeah, use my bonus actions. I can't do much.
Otherwise, you could have disengaged.
I was hoping to just shift out of the way so maybe it would find someone else enticing, so I could sneak attack it next round.
Yeah.
All right, as my last move, I'm going to point. Who's to my right? The person, the helmsman.
Yeah.
Just gonna point at him to the shark. Say, go get him.
Noted.
And that's the end.
A third shark, which I don't have enough things, but that is how many I rolled for the encounter. A third shark jumps up and attempts to grab what it thinks is a person on the back deck. But it misses, I think, because it's only a 12. Does a 12 hit your echo?
I
Does your
don't
echo?
think it does.
It probably
I
has
think
the same AC as you, right?
I think it. No. Well, I right now don't have my shield or my armor, so I have an AC of 12. But I think the Echo actually has, 18.
Okay. All right, so it splashes into the water near you, but it misses that. We're back to this shark, which is going to, it doesn't have, what does it have? It has 10 feet of movement. So it wiggles its way and tries to chomp you again. That is hilarious. That's a 17 to hit, Vinny.
Oh, but my shield automatically turns on.
You're casting shield as a reaction?
Yes.
All right.
All right.
Yeah, it and just bounces off this arcane energy as you quickly raise your shield.
Suck it, shark.
All right. That brings us to Lily, up in the crow's nest.
I think that
You see a shark on deck, and you see two sharks swimming around Dromm, who is now, slowly moving toward the back of the water.
Yeah, I think that I might still want my high vantage point for now, just because I prefer to see where everything is and not be the target of a flying shark.
Sure.
So I'm going to try again to. Actually, I'm going to magic missile the
Sure.
one that is closest to Dromm in the water. So I
Okay.
don't know if that's shark 2 or 3 now.
You could probably see that one's more bloody than the other. Neither is bloodied, but
Okay.
one
Well, I can
one is
also
hurt. One
send-
is. Do you want to send it at the hurt one or the non-hurt one?
You know what? I'll do a second level magic missile, and I'll send 2 missiles to one and 2 missiles to the other.
Okay.
So here's the first 2 missiles. Well, this is just happening one at a time. That stinks. All right, so 2 and 5 is 7 to one shark.
Okay.
And which one are you doing that one to? The bloodied one?
I was going to do that to one that's already hurt. Correct.
Okay, all right. That one's 7.
It's up to 35.
And
It
then-
is now officially bloodied.
So the other shark is going to be 3 plus 2, 5.
All right. It takes 5 as the magic missiles shoot from the crow's nest and impact on the shark's body as it swims next to Dromm. Dromm trying to keep himself upright, trying to keep as near the ship as possible. As the magic missiles impact, you get splashed with this bloodied water as the shark. And now you are actually no, the shark's up. Shark is going to chomp Dromm. With a 15 to chomp Dromm.
Yeah, that'll work.
15 to chomp.
You've been chomped.
So you're going to take 15 damage and give me a athletics or acrobatics.
Acrobatics or athletics? Okay.
And you also take 15 piercing.
23.
All
Wait,
right.
15. Sorry, piercing. Sorry, 15 total or 15 plus 15?
Sorry, 15 total.
Got it.
It's piercing damage. But you elude getting grappled. You like roll out of its mouth again as its
Excellent.
teeth tear through you a bit. Now it is your turn.
I'm gonna swap with my echo.
Okay.
So that's my bonus action.
All right.
How many sharks do I see?
There is one on the deck near Vinny, and there are two in the water near your echo.
How's the one near Vinny look to me?
He looks like he's taken 19 damage.
All right, so I'm going to cast Chromatic Orb as a second level spell, but I'm going to twin it. And I'm going to go for the one that Vinny's attacking, plus the nearest one to me in the water.
Oh, nice. Hey, by the way, did you cast a spell during the storm?
Sorry?
Did you cast a spell during the storm, or did we decide that Chromatic Orb wasn't going to do anything?
It wasn't going to do anything, so yeah, I need to roll, don't I?
Yeah, probably. Speaking of the wild magic we were speaking of earlier.
15, so we're good for this one, but
Okay.
we're good for the last one, but I guess I'll roll in a moment for the thing I'm casting now. And sorry, I just want to make sure I'm... sorcery constant spells level.
Serpent,
Okay,
you're
cool.
on deck.
So I'm spending 2 sorcerer points to cast Chromatic Orb.
Okay.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Do I roll the Wild Magic Surge before or after the spell?
I believe it's after.
Okay. Alright, so for the Chromatic Orb, first guy is a 21 to hit, and the second guy is an 18 to hit.
That'll hit. They'll both hit.
Great. And then the first guy on Vinny's guy, gets 1, 2, 3, 4.
So absurd.
17 damage.
17 damage. Nice.
Nice.
Not the one next to Vinny?
Yeah. Get him. Get him.
And then the one in the water gets...
I'll use this alligator as the other one in the water. Two in the water. That's pretty good.
Well, the alligator gets 18.
Alligator gets 18.
Yep.
All right. I'm sorry. How much
And-
did Vinny's take? I'm sorry.
17?
17. And I just passed the Wild Magic Surge.
Amazing.
Alright.
All right. All right, Sir Pen, you're up. Did you
All
want to
right.
make your thing? Are you going to jump in the water to make a connection, or are you going to go to Vinny's?
No, I'm gonna use I'm gonna finish off the one that I did the ensnaring strike to.
Well, I believe so. The ensnaring snake, ensnaring strike. If I heard you correctly, it's the next one of your attacks that hits. Is that true?
Yeah.
So I think you'd have to. I think you directly have to attack someone.
Yeah. Okay. It doesn't have to be the one that Oh, so I didn't use the ensnaring strike on anybody, so I can use it on anyone now. Is what you're saying?
I believe that is what I'm saying. Let me just read it real quick.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so you have to hit a creature with a weapon attack.
I have to hit a creature with a weapon. What?
You have to
Weapon
hit a
attack,
creature
yeah.
with a weapon attack.
Yeah. So I am going. So there's one on Vinny still, right?
Yeah, there's one on Vinny. It's taken
So
31 damage.
So I am going to attack it with my trident.
All right.
So it does.
So make that attack.
Oh, does a 26 hit?
Oh, it definitely does.
Wow.
All right, so you're gonna do damage, and you're gonna
8 damage.
snare it.
Nice.
8 damage, and then what about the ensnaring damage?
Well, let's see. It has to make a strength saving throw. So what's the... okay, so 14. It does pass its strength saving throw.
So just the 8 damage from the trident.
Yes.
Do I get to do another action?
If you're attacking, you can attack again.
Okay, I'm going to attack again with my trident.
Oh.
Does a 14 hit?
A 14, I think, just hits.
And the damage, 11.
Nice.
All right, you guys have done 50 damage total to that one. It's still writhing around the deck, but it's not looking great. Vinny, you are up.
So, has this shark shifted its attention to Sir Pen?
It is flanked by you guys, so you would have advantage, yes.
Can I sneak attack it?
Yeah, you can sneak attack. You have advantage.
Yes. All right, so I'm definitely going to sneakily stab it with my short sword. Or I guess I'm going to hit it with my short sword first.
Okay.
And, oh man, 12 does not hit, I don't believe.
Does not. Sorry.
Rogue wave, and I lost my footing, and I swung at nothing. All right. I'll try my dagger. Squirt. 27.
That definitely hits.
Gotcha.
I like how the guy at the helm is just like still steering the ship.
All right, so dagger hits for 9.
Okay.
Now I'm gonna cash in my sneak attack.
Which might not even matter, but...
Oh, it matters. Sports. All right, 14.
Wait, 14 more damage?
Yeah, 14 more damage.
Wait, wait, hold on. Doesn't the sneak attack have to be on the first attack?
I have no idea. Does it? Didn't say it. I thought it was the second attack, or whichever attack actually hits.
Whichever attack actually hits.
Well, I don't know. Good question.
That's a good question. Let me just...
Once per turn, you can deal an extra blood damage to one creature you hit with an attack, if you had advantage on the attack roll.
Wait, say it again?
It just says once per turn.
I actually didn't use my advantage on the attack.
Alright.
Yeah, well, he could say that the advantage was rolling a 26 instead of the 12.
Alright, in that case, you kill this shark.
Oh, well, that was easy.
So you've now got a dead shark. And that's what that happened. Yeah, that's what happens.
This shark is dinner.
That's a great idea. Dromm, does a 20 hit you? As the alligator... actually, no, it's not the alligator, technically. It's this other shark. Actually, well, let's see. Is he smart enough to attack your echo? Let's see if that... Oh, he is... he attacks the echo. He attacks the echo with a 9 to hit, and he misses the echo. That is one dumb shark. Okay, so now... That one is smart enough. Alright, this one, 25 to hit. Because you're still on the edge of the boat. Because you cast a chromatic orb. Yeah, you're still on the edge of the boat. Alright, this shark grabs you and does 15 piercing damage, and you need to give me that check again. See if you're going back over the edge.
18.
18? You free yourself from it. You do take the 15 piercing, and it splashes back down into the water. Alright, Lily.
Alright, so the one that's on the ship is now dead, and we have 2 in the water still.
Yeah.
So, she'll do another magic missile at level 2.
Alright.
And she'll send 2 to each again.
Alright.
Let's see if this happens a little bit faster. I'm just gonna... Come on. No, it's not going any faster. Come on. 3 plus 4. So 7 to, I guess we'll just start with number 1.
All right.
And then 5 plus 3, 8 to number 3.
All right. They're both still up, but they're both looking pretty rough. Dromm, you're up again.
All right, so I'm gonna step gingerly away from the edge of the boat.
Uh-huh. Good choice.
And I'm going to cast Chill Touch.
Okay.
On
Remind me what that does.
I create a ghostly skeletal hand in the space of a creature within range. Range is 120 feet. Make a ranged spell attack against the creature to assail it with the Chill of the Grave. On a hit, the target takes 1d8 necrotic damage. In this case, it would be 3d8 because of my level, and then I can't regain hit points.
All right, which one are you targeting? Alligator or shark?
Alligator.
All right, go for it.
All right. How do I do? Oh, that's how I do it. Okay. 18 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
All right.
Roll your damage.
This is happening so slow.
It's building anticipation.
That's pretty good. All right.
17.
How many?
17.
All right. As the impact of the spell, you see the cold necrotic damage spread over it, and it just drops beneath the waves. Gone.
Nice.
All right. Sir Pen, you're up. The one in front of you is, I guess, unless, did you have a bonus action or anything, Dromm? Sorry.
I'm good.
Did you roll for that spell?
I don't believe I rolled for a cantrip.
Okay. That sounds right to me. Sir Pen, there's one more shark still in the water on the port side.
All right, I'm going to throw a firebolt at it.
All right. How close do you want to get to the edge?
Not that close. I can go from 240 feet.
Not that close.
Does a 12 hit?
You're like looking for the shadow of it, and you're like, Pachoo!
Does a 12 hit?
12 does not hit.
So that's it. I'm done. Or do I get? Oh no, it's an action. I can do 2 of them, right?
Well, that was a cantrip.
Yeah. The only if you're attacking, you can do. You have the ability to have multiple attacks, but.
Oh, one cantrip. That's right.
Not
okay. So there goes that.
All right. No worries. Vinny, you're up.
All right. There's nothing else on deck that I can deal with, so. I don't know. Can I move towards it and like see over the edge?
Yeah, you'd have to get at least as close as Sir Pen.
All right. I'd like to try and hit it with my my short bow.
Okay.
All right. So here we go. For 16 to hit.
That hits.
Now I'm just gonna shoot it right in the eyes. For 9 damage.
Okay. All right, it's not looking so good, but it's still up.
All right, so I can either do 2 weapon fighting or 1, but I don't know. I guess I could take a second shot, or I could hide. Can I shoot twice?
Yeah.
Or no? Oh, all right. Yeah, I'm gonna shoot again then.
Go for it.
12 to hit. Fail. All right.
All right. Here it comes. It's making a jump onto the ship. And it's going for you, Vinny.
Good thing I came over there.
Is Lily the only smart one?
It's a 23 to hit. So you take 15 piercing, and it's trying to grapple you. So you got to do athletics or
Uncanny
acrobatics.
dodge.
Oh,
Yeah, you could have that damage.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have that, and I'm gonna do acrobatics.
All right.
And
nat
20 for 29.
Ah! All right. You flip out of the way as it's like trying to dig its teeth in further. You do take some damage, but you're okay. Or you're not grappled, rather.
7.
Lily, you are up. There's now another shark in the midst of your friends.
Lily is rolling her eyes and thinking to herself, "Why would anyone
You're like up
be
here.
in the path of these flying sharks?" So she's going to,
We have to steer the boat.
she's going to want to use her last magic, like her last level 2. So she's going to firebolt it. So here comes firebolt. No, only 12. No.
Oh, all right, no worries. Dromm. Finish it off, Dromm. Finish it off.
All right. So, oh man.
I saw it.
Say again.
I saw the shark. Never mind.
Oh, sorry.
Remember, if you club it in the nose, it'll go away.
That's what. Well, honestly, what I was thinking was
It's
like,
like they're both.
if I'm gonna finish it, I was hoping like maybe I could like hit it instead of But yeah, let's
Because aren't you half fighter?
Yeah. But I think I may have put most of my weapons away when I was on the being on the ship and stuff. So I don't know that I actually have anything handy. So we are just going to sorry guys.
No problem.
The anticipation.
It's just, yeah.
We're gonna do a chromatic orb, cast at level 1, and if it hits, it'll do fire damage.
All right.
Acid. I choose
Ooh,
acid.
acid. Love it.
That's a good one.
Oh, it'll drip right through our ship.
It's fine. It's not our ship.
Better than lighting
It
it on
is our
fire.
ship.
It's your ship now.
It has become our ship.
It's definitely become your ship.
Does 19 hit?
Oh yeah.
All right. So then we're. Get ready. It's rolling. Acid damage is coming. 12 acid damage.
12 acid damage?
Yeah.
Nice. A lot of acid.
It is still up.
Oh no.
Just barely, but it is still up. Roll for your.
I passed it again.
Oh my god. So good. All right. Pen, finish it off. It's right in front of you.
All right, I'm using my trident. Here it goes. Does an 8 hit? No, it doesn't.
Nope.
All right, one more time.
I mean, is this shark flanked?
It's this
Oh,
shark
no.
flanked.
Does a 10 hit?
I
No.
suppose it is flanked.
I feel like the helmsman can turn around and poke it in its eye.
He's steering the ship.
You know.
We will
Steering the
run
ship.
aground, and then we're really beaten.
Let's see here. Hold on a second. Do you not have... Yeah, so you have attacks per action. You get 2 attacks for your action. And
Yeah.
so then you would have a third for your bonus action. So you could attack 1 more time. Yeah, you're definitely a guy who wants to be attacking.
Okay, so one more time.
1 more
Does
time.
20 hit.
Yes, that hits.
And
overgrown trout.
Not 9 damage.
All right, how do you want to do this?
Right through the nose or the eye. Actually, the eye. Let's go right through the eye. He didn't listen to my warning.
It looks at you and he's like, "Why, father?" No, just kidding.
You deserve this.
Oh.
Yeah, no, you have two
Actually,
dead
I'm
sharks.
gonna say some words like you should have listened.
Should have listened. I love it. All right.
Fool of a fish.
Fool of a talk. There it is. You've got 2 sharks on your ship.
Dromm's probably the only one with an appetite to eat them.
Kipper walks on deck and he's like, "Hey guys, what's going on? Holy shit! What did I miss?"
We have dinner.
You know, if we just stayed down below deck, these sharks couldn't really like come down the stairs and get to it.
Yeah, next time we hear bumps, we just stay down there.
All right, so you guys spend the rest of the day sailing north. The cliffs are growing steeper, coming out. It's like it's like 30, 40 foot high cliffs leading down into the water. Just frigid wind blowing. And this is the 1, 2, yeah. This by the end of this day, as the sun sets, earlier than you're used to. It dawns the next morning. Unbelievable. I love it. I love how good this is. Let me just make sure. Hold on. Yeah, no, it is. That's amazing. It is Dalk. Dalk dawns. Pretty good weather. Clear, cold skies. And about halfway through the day, the helmsman points out what to you guys, had you just been sort of sailing along, you probably wouldn't have even noticed it. But you can see that there is in fact a break in the line of the cliffs at one point. He's like, that's the entrance to the hidden harbor. What would you like me to do? By the way, there's also the friendly guard and the non-guard. Have you guys been doing anything with them every day, or what's the deal with that? You should probably touch on that.
I had a drink with them.
You had a drink with the friendly guard?
Yeah.
All right, yeah, the friendly guard. He's friendly. He's like, you guys defeated the warlock, killed all the other guards. Like he seems to be on your side. But you're now at the point where you need to make a decision of how you're going to approach this.
Yeah.
Do we have any cannons?
Do you have any cannons? Great question. The ship does have. It is equipped with 4 cannons, 2 on each side. Yeah.
Do we just go in with cannons?
We just blast this cave it in, and forget it. The whole thing, be done with it. Just sail back. we tried.
I mean, are you still trying to save the people, or just seal them in a cold grave? I think is what.
Just fix this issue of miners being brought here.
Grant them the sweet release of death.
Yes.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
All right.
All right. So Plan B will be what we just like sail in, right? Like when we go in, we'll ask this guy. Like once we sort of enter the threshold of that passage, like how much further, how far in is it?
Sir Penn, would you be willing to get into this temperature water? Oh, right, you're immune to cold. Oh, yeah, get in the water.
I'll go in. I'll go scout it.
You could scout and see, and that way it might give us some info for Plan B. By the way, this is Plan B. Plan A is destroy it with cannons and then go home.
Well, I think we've.
What was Plan A?
Well, agree to disagree on that one, but we'll keep talking.
So wait, what was the question you asked him?
Well, Dromm started with Plan B, and I was like, wait, what's Plan A? And I just want to make sure, was that the destroy it with cannons and go home, or was it something else?
No, Plan B was the destroy it with cannons and go home. I'm talking about Plan.
Oh, okay, all right.
Sorry,
I think plan A was to go in there pretending that we're still the dark ship and we still are under the direction of the warlock.
What was the question you asked the helmsman, Dromm?
How far in before the docks, essentially?
Yeah.
Their harbor is just a little bit, I'd say maybe 20, 30 feet longer than our ship itself. So when the ship's in there, it can't be seen, but not by much.
How the hell did they find this and think that they should go mine that? I don't ask that.
I don't know. I'm just a sailor.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Hey, Sapen, you feel like checking that out?
I'm gonna do it. Let's go. I'm gonna dive in.
All right. Watch out for sea mines and nets and booby traps.
All right, and we're on a new day, right? So
New day, long
Yeah,
rests
day
all
is
around.
right.
Freshly full of shark meat.
Nice.
All right, Sir Pen. So he sort of heaves to and stays near the sort of southern cliff face for a bit as you make your way.
Ooh.
So the ship is like basically here. It's like these three. This would be the ship here. You dive into the water, and you're sort of swimming around this edge here into the bay or into the little hay. Give me. So I guess describe how you're doing this.
So I'm gonna kind of like hug the coast while I'm swimming.
Okay.
But try to use the coast as my cover.
Okay.
And once I kind of get to that point where I can see, I'm gonna kind of use that edge. Kind of like looking in, looking out.
Okay.
Because I have good vision, and
Okay.
I'm gonna try to observe without getting too close.
Got it. And just to be clear, so this is like these are the cliff faces rising up, and then there's like, and then further back there's like bigger mountains that sort of rise up. Okay, so give me a perception check. 16. All right. You see. Yeah, it's because it's a little afternoon. So you see. You see a guard, sort of walking from this, which looks kind of like. It's a building made of stone. Snow covered. Kind of a ruin. It's a little bit of an odd building. Here, this is like a much, much newer building. It's on stilts to keep itself off the snow and ice. And it's got a reasonably looking roof. Seems fairly large and well established. But you see a guard sort of moving between this building, and what looks like an entrance to a mine. And you can see there's a minecart at the entrance with tracks going in. And this guard is just sort of going back and forth, just doing his thing. And that's what you can see.
Okay. We'll go back to the boat.
All right.
Report.
You go back to the boat, you climb up onto deck. Give your report.
Hey everybody, there's a guy kind of going back and forth between the mine entrance and like a hut. Not too big of a presence. I think we can go in and swarm.
It's early morning, right?
It's like
Yeah,
afternoon.
So they're probably down in the mine
They're probably working.
working, right?
But I'm surprised that there's nobody at the dock.
Well, they don't know we're coming,
They should know we're coming. We're expected.
but not approximately. They vaguely know we're coming, right?
Yeah, they wouldn't be like waiting for us.
Yeah.
They'd be like not waiting for us. I mean, I think, it's sort of, I don't mind the idea that it's like that we go in prepared to, like, if people see the ship and then then it's like this huge thing and like people start showing up and whatever, that we then pretend like it's normal. But it's like I think before that happens, like we could try to just sort of stealthily approach without making much of a fuss and see if that, see if we're able to just kind of sneak out.
All right. The point of us being there, in a general sense, is to deliver, workers, right?
And to
Do we-
take, I guess, whatever.
The minerals, yeah.
Yeah.
So do we have anyone that we could pretend to be? Do we have enough people to, make that
No, we don't.
work? No.
We hardly have any guards, and that includes like our volunteers.
Yeah, you've got 3 volunteers. You've got the friendly guard, who you may be able to convince to do something. And you've got the
To
fanatic
pretend.
guard. The fanatic guard is still in the brig. Presumably you've been feeding him enough to keep him alive. But
Yeah.
Well, last time I tried to give someone workers, and they said they weren't enough, I became another worker. I'm gonna go up to this druid and give him like 2 workers, and suddenly I'm worker number 3 again.
oh my god.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I can certainly alter myself to be the warlock. So I have no problem doing that.
So could I.
Right, you can also disguise self.
We could both be the warlock.
And we're not both being the warlock.
To make the druid think he's going crazy. I think you've been in the mines too long, druid or warlock or druid, whoever you are.
Grimfinger.
Mm-hmm. Well, do we want to just try and pull in as if we're doing our normal routine stop and just wing it?
Well, I'm a little nervous that we kind of roll in with the big boat. It's kind of what Steven is, or what Dromm was saying, where then more people will come out. But I mean, how could we stealthily go there with maybe a small boat or something?
That one guard's gonna see us no matter what.
Yeah. Do we
Yeah.
even have a boat? A little boat?
Yeah, you have a dinghy. You have a dinghy.
Do we have any cloaking spells that we can like cloak it?
I mean, it'll be night at some point.
Yeah.
We could try going in on a dinghy at night.
Yeah, let's do a night dinghy.
It's gonna be cold. All right. What if someone finds us and we're like, oh, we're just drop prisoners off at night in
Yeah.
the dinghy.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like we killed them, right?
We could bring one prisoner. Like,
Say, hey, we get here when we get here. Yeah. We couldn't time it for.
So how many can we
Afternoon
fit in
tea.
the dinghy?
I'll say. I mean, yeah.
6?
I'd say
8?
4 comfortably, 6 pushing it. probably.
Uncomfortable.
Yeah.
All right, so the 4 of us can definitely go, and then we could maybe take the 2 of our volunteers.
Well, here's another question. Do we trust leaving the boat in the hands of those guys who tried to leave our boat?
Oh, yeah, that's probably a
Oh,
problem.
because there were sailors like Kipper, and Kipper did not. They weren't. The
Kipper's still
chef
there.
didn't want to go. Kipper didn't want to go.
All right.
And one of the volunteers would be there.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll threaten them before we go. Take
We'll
our boat away.
the wheel.
Okay. Oh, take the wheel. Perfect. And the rudder. Yeah. All those important things. Okay.
Take the wheel.
I'll just take this section of the sail.
Sure, it's like, have your ship's wheel. Oh,
Well, like you wouldn't leave your bicycle with a seat, right?
This,
Someone could just take your bicycle.
this neighborhood, right? You don't want to just park your boat.
You take the seat. Nobody's gonna ride that bike.
Oh my god.
Now, if you guys are good and mind the ship, then when we get back, we'll give you the wheel back.
And some shark meat.
Well, the shark meat's already there. I think Lily would have started to maybe pull out some teeth. I think she wants to make a shark's tooth necklace.
Ooh, you got plenty of teeth. You got 2 sharks worth of teeth. That's a lot of teeth.
Yeah.
And these are big sharks. These are not normal sharks. Alright, so wait, what was the What's the plan?
We're gonna wait till night, then we're
till
gonna go in on a dinghy.
Yep.
All right. You're waiting. You're waiting.
We technically could have Sir Pen in the water and bring another person on the boat.
That's not a bad idea.
We would just put your stuff in the boat, like your
Yeah, my sword
armor.
and stuff. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Toward the evening, before the sun sets, you hear a sound. You almost feel it like in your bones. And you see a ripple spread out along the water around you, and a piece of the ice cliff near you and falls down as what you feel a little familiar from one that perhaps happened a long time ago. Basically an earthquake. And you see after the initial sort of ripple of the water, a bigger wave sort of comes out and spreads off into the ocean all around you. But you continue.
Oh boy.
You continue with your plan.
All
And
right.
the sun sets. And you set off in the dinghy. I think that is where we're going to end things for tonight.
Oh man.
And we'll see how this shapes up next time. The night raid on the Northern Mine.
Sweet.
All right. Thank you all very much for playing. Sorry for the technical difficulties at the beginning, but yeah, we'll see you next time on BND Live.